Welcome to Aptitude for Placements, and my name is Ranjit. I have conducted this aptitude training program at various engineering colleges all over India, and every year thousands of students get placed by attending this aptitude training program. Here you will find all the questions that are commonly encountered in most of the aptitude tests. These are the questions that keep on repeating in many of these tests. So just familiarize yourself with all these questions and you will have a clear advantage when you attempt your actual placement test. Let's start. 6 officers P, Q, R, S, T and U are to be seated on chairs. There are 7 chairs in a row numbered consecutively from 1 to 7 from left to right. 6 chairs are to be chosen for the 6 officers and 1 chair will be left empty. The chairs are evenly spaced and arranged in a straight line. The seating order is subject to the following conditions. The distance from P to Q must be the same as the distance from R to S. So the distance from P to Q, we'll take it as this. This should be the same as the distance from R to S. So this is one condition. T and U must be in adjacent chairs. So T and U should be in adjacent chairs. Finally, the leftmost chair cannot be left empty. So the first chair cannot be empty. So we have got all the conditions. Let's start. Which of the following is a valid seating arrangement for the chairs from 1 to 7? Now all these conditions are to be satisfied. So we'll eliminate all those options in which these conditions are not satisfied. First condition is that T and U should be in adjacent chairs. So here T and U are adjacent, T and U are adjacent. Here T and U are not adjacent. It is T, Q, R and U. So T and U are not adjacent. So C can be eliminated. Here they are adjacent, T and U are adjacent. Then the first chair cannot be empty. That is satisfied in all the options. The distance from P to Q should be same as the distance from R to S. Here P to Q, in between them 1 chair. Between R and S 0 chairs. So that is not allowed. P, Q, the distance is 3 chairs in between them. Between R and S only 1 chair. So that is also not allowed. Here a P, Q, distance between them is 2 chairs. Between R and S we have 3 chairs. That is also not possible. So let us just verify this. Between P and Q no chairs. Between R and S no chairs. So the distance is same. So this satisfies all the conditions. So one valid seating arrangement could be option E. So this is the right answer. If U is in chair 2, which of the following must be true? Now altogether 7 chairs are there and there are 6 people. Now these are the 7 chairs. Now we look at possible arrangements. Now U is in chair 2. So U has to be here. Now it is given that T and U should be in adjacent chairs. So let us place T in 3. If T is in 3, the given condition is that the distance from P to Q should be same as the distance from R to S. Now there are 2 possible arrangements. One is that we can have PQ like this and RS like this. The distance between them is 0 chairs. So this is one valid arrangement. And another arrangement is we can have PQ like this and RS like this. So that the distance between P and Q is 1 chair, distance between R and S is 1 chair. But in both the cases, the first chair will be empty and that is not allowed. So basically if T is in 3, then chair number 1 will be empty. and that is not allowed. So if u is in 2, then t cannot be in 3, but t should be adjacent to u, which means that t should be in 1. That must be true. And then PQ and RS can be arranged such that the distance between them is same. So T compulsorily should be in 1. Other options may or may not be true. What must be true is T should always be in chair number 1. That must be true. Hence option E is the right answer. If U, P and R are in chairs 5, 6 and 7 respectively, which of the following must be true? So altogether 6 people are there and 7 chairs are there. I'll mark the chairs like this. In this question, 5, 6 and 7 are occupied by U, P and R respectively. So it is U, P and R like this. Now as per the information given, T and U should be in adjacent chairs. So T has to be here. Then the distance from P to Q should be the same as the distance from R to S. P is here, R is here. So the only way of placing Q and S is like this. Now you can see that the distance from R and S is 1, 2, 3 and 4. The distance from Q and P is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So all the conditions are satisfied and chair number 3 is empty. So only this one arrangement is possible, and you can see that S is in 2. So what must be true is S is in chair number 2. That must be true. If P and R are in chairs 1 and 3 respectively, which of the following cannot be true? So altogether 7 chairs are there. Now as per this condition, P and R are in 1 and 3 respectively. So P has to be here, R has to be here. Now you need to find out the one which cannot be true. Now if you look at option B, Q is in chair 4. So let us see if that is possible. If Q is in chair 4, the distance from P to Q is 2 chairs. Similarly, the distance from R and S should also be 2 chairs. So 4 and 5 is in between R and S has to be here. Now one given condition is that T and U should be in adjacent chairs. Here only one chair is there, so both T and U cannot be placed here. Similarly, only one chair is there, only one chair is there. So if Q is in 4, S should be in 6, and there will not be any positions for T and U, because we need to have 2 adjacent chairs and that is not available. So we will not be able to place T and U in adjacent chairs. So Q is in 4 is not possible. Hence option B is the right answer. Let me briefly explain how to prepare for your aptitude test. First of all, you need to familiarize yourself with all the questions that have been worked out here. These are the questions that keep on repeating in many of the aptitude tests. After that, you need to attempt practice tests. According to me, you need to attempt at least 10 practice tests before your actual placement test. Here, I will be giving you 10 practice tests, and these practice tests will be ideal for you to improve your test scores. The 10 practice tests are available at a cost of only Rs 200. So all that you need to do is make a payment of Rs 200. Either through Google Pay or through PhonePe or through Paytm, and you will receive the 10 practice tests. The details of the payment comes next.